everybody, welcome to my watercolor channel. I'm Laurel Hart, and I'm in the room where we normally shoot our videos, but as you can see, this is going to be a bit of a different video today. I don't have my palette or my paints anywhere near me today, and I won't be painting in this video, but I hope it will be of interest and help to you nonetheless. I just wanted to give a shout out to start with to all of you who have continued to follow my channel, and we're up to 30,500 subscribers now, which is really remarkable for me, and I appreciate all of you for your continued support and interest. What I wanted to do today, to start with, is I'd like to introduce you to the man on the other side of the camera in the videos, and without him, these videos would be non-existent because I would not have any of the technical expertise to produce these by myself. My producer is my son, Barry Hart, and I'm glad that you're going to get to meet him today. For quite a few years, I was taking all of my artwork to a professional place to be photographed, and they did a very good job. It worked out really well, but the place was, maybe 20 minutes away, and it was a little cumbersome to pack up my artwork to take there to be photographed. And then there was the turnaround of getting my orders back, which sometimes was over a week or more. Sadly, after a few years of using this photography studio, the man who owned it passed away, and so then I was at a loss as to what I was going to do to continue to get my artwork photographed. And at that point, I guess I did what a lot of us parents do when we're in a dilemma like that. I turned to one of my kids and said, I need somebody to learn how to shoot artwork. And the somebody I picked on was my son, Barry. He was an information systems major at the university where he went. And so he already knew a lot about technology, and he also shot wedding videos. So he was very familiar with cameras and all of that. So I asked him if he would take on this challenge of learning how to shoot artwork, which he did. And lo and behold, he took it to the next level and really has done an outstanding job for me and for other people that are now using him to shoot their artwork.
Hi, I'm Barry Hart. I'm Laurel Hart's son. I'm the producer of the videos. I do the editing and the filming. And we just wanted to quickly show you this art photography room that we have set up where we shoot paintings. So in this room, we put the artwork on an easel on a table that's a sit-stand table, so it goes up and down. So this table will adjust depending on the size of the artwork that we're shooting. We can just quickly raise and lower it so that we're always square with the camera, and we don't need to raise and lower the lights or the camera. So when we put a piece of artwork on the easel, we turn on our little laser, and then we just measure to the center of the painting, and then we know that once we're there, we're perfectly square with the lens and with the lights. And then when we shoot, we use polarized filters on these strobe lights that we're using that are at a 45-degree angle with the artwork. And then on the front of the lens is another polarizing filter in the opposite direction, so it's called cross polarization. And what that does is it eliminates reflections off of oil paintings. We shoot on a full-frame Nikon camera, and it's tethered to a laptop that we review the artwork on. So once we shoot a piece of art, we can quickly see if we got a good exposure and if we framed it correctly. And then the camera's mounted on a tripod that's mounted on a rail system. So when we need to go in and out, we know that we're always staying square with the painting, and we can get bigger and smaller paintings and frame them quickly. So we can really shoot artwork pretty fast with this setup. And then once we've shot the artwork, we take the laptop, we just take the images into the project studio, and then further edit for color correction and cropping and all of that.
That was our art photographing studio. And I hope that was an interesting look for you in case some of you are interested in setting up your own photography studio. About 7 years ago, I decided that I wanted to experiment a little bit with putting a watercolor tutorial up on YouTube. And at that time, there wasn't a lot of that being done. Now, everybody is putting up art videos on YouTube, but I had in mind that I would just shoot something on my phone and post it, and it would be fine.
You've got this the wrong way, by the way.
I do?
You're filming with that camera?
Yeah. What am I supposed to film?
Oh my goodness.
What am I supposed to do?
Use one of these cameras. That camera on that side's a piece of crap.
Well, how do I know what I'm not using those?
Because they're pointing up? Are you filming the ceiling?
No. But how do I change it? You're going to have to show me.
You flip your phone over.
Flip my phone the other way. Well, why didn't somebody tell me?
Okay, well, we got work to do.
Well, I talked to Barry about this, and he was not as enthused about my technical expertise level as I was. And he said, I think we can do a lot better than that. And so before I knew it, he was having us shoot videos with 3 cameras. One camera focused on the palette, one on the artwork itself, the easel, and then he wanted one on me the whole time, which I balked at, but he said, no, it's important for people to watch what you're doing as you paint. So anyway, that's how the tutorials got started, and we put up our first one about 7 years ago, and it did a lot better than I ever expected. And after watching the views grow on that one, we decided, hey, maybe we'll put up a few more. And to date, we have now filmed 36 full-length feature films, kind of, where we show the full process of a demonstration. And some of you have commented that you like that, where the camera is not sped up and you can see the whole process. And we decided to keep it that way. And so the videos are somewhat longer than others that are being posted now, but we're kind of sticking with that formula and feel that it works for us. It's been fun to receive your comments through the years, and I've met many of you from lots of different countries throughout the world in doing this, and it's just been really a fun thing to do, to get to know other people that love watercolor as much as I do. The other day I was stopped in the grocery store by a complete stranger, and she said, I know you. And I said, how? And she said, you do YouTube videos, don't you? And I said, yes. And that's how she recognized me. And another couple came to my studio just by surprise. I'd never met them, but they were eating in the diner close by my studio, and they recognized the front of my studio from the videos and stopped in to say hi. So a lot of those connections are fun, and I appreciate being talked to when I meet somebody that we've connected with on this channel. As I mentioned, we are in the filming studio, and this is also a recording studio and a printing shop. We do art prints here as well. This usually looks a lot different when we have it set up for filming our videos, but this is the room, and it's gone through a lot of revolutionary changes since we started the channel that I'm going to share in just a little bit. As I mentioned, we also do art prints, and it's kind of a funny little story behind that. A neighbor of mine approached me one day and said he was moving, and he had this really nice printer, professional printer, that he didn't know what to do with. He asked if I would like it, and I said, well, how much are you asking for it? And he said, oh, I just want to give it to you, but I can't just give it to anybody. I just have to give it to somebody that has a Barry that will know how to work it and use it. So anyway, that was given to us, and that kind of started our whole project of this print shop that we do, and a little Etsy shop that we run as well. So the reason that I wanted to film in here today is that I wanted to show you and share with you something that Barry has added to this room that really, really is kind of took my breath away when I saw what he had done. As I mentioned, this is a recording studio, and Barry produces music here as well for others. And he needed to put up some sound treatment on the wall. And he asked me if he could have permission to print some of my paintings to add to the wall. And it was sort of like when a recording studio puts up greatest hits on the wall of gold records and whatnot, only this time he put up greatest paintings of me. And when I first saw it, I was just really blown away. But I did want to share that today. And then I've got a little message about this that will tie in and hopefully have a meaning for you as well. So when Barry first showed me what he had done with making prints of some of the best paintings I've done through the years, I was absolutely blown away by how it affected me. And I'd like to show you. Come on in. Here it is. My reaction was just like when you look back over your life, every one of these paintings has a significance to me, a memory, a place, a person, or an event that happened. And just to share with you a little bit, these paintings here were from Brazil, and this row of paintings over here are also from Brazil, where I lived for 3 years, and I was serving a mission for my church at that time, and I didn't paint these while I was there, but when I came back, I painted these beautiful women that I met there and saw there, and so it was a way for me to relive those years that I treasured spending there in that completely unique location of the world. This painting over here on the top was painted from a trip I took to New York. And I entered that painting later into a show called Watercolor West. And after the show was over, I was contacted by one of the editors of Northlight Books, and they invited me to write a book. And so some of these opportunities come directly from having your paintings photographed and keeping a good record of what you have produced. So I was able to write this book. They asked me specifically to write it on putting people in your paintings. So it was all about the figure. And this painting up here is the cover of the book. And it was family members and nieces and nephews when we visited Newport Beach. Our family goes down there almost every year over the 4th of July. And it has become a really fun tradition. So this painting is very special to me. And I've reproduced it for my family members to have a copy of it so that they can recall those fun memories as well. These paintings here are from Park City, a place that is very dear to my family. We spend a lot of time there. Actually, the top one is our governor's mansion. And then this painting over here was a painting that I did in 2005. And the amazing thing about that painting is that I entered it into the American Watercolor Society show. And to my complete surprise, it won the gold medal. So that was just a really amazing thing that came from being able to submit a piece of art to an art show. I love traveling abroad, and this painting was from France. I spent time there with family. This painting is Venice, you probably can recognize. And whenever I see these paintings, it just brings back all of the details of the travel. This one was China. And what remarkable experiences it is to travel and then be able to put those feelings into paintings. New York is another really special place. This is New York here. New York over here. This painting here, that was also New York. And Venice again, as you can see. But as I'm trying to point out, your paintings bring back so many wonderful times of your life that you can relive and share with your family members and loved ones. And if you make prints, other people can enjoy them too. Another thing that has been kind of a fun thing is if you have access to good quality photos of your artwork, you can put them in books or into greeting cards. This painting is, again, the Miners Hospital in Park City, one of my favorite buildings. So there's just all kinds of good reasons for getting your paintings professionally photographed. And I'm so grateful that I have a good producer who is able to do that for me. Okay, and so some of you are probably thinking, oh man, I don't have anything good enough to photograph professionally. That's not true. One good thing about filming your artwork from stages of your art journey is you'll watch your progress. You'll see how much you've changed and how you've improved over time. So even for that reason, it's a good idea to photograph your artwork. So the funny thing is, sometimes in the comments, I'll get people telling me how much they like the videography and the technical stuff more than they like the painting. So a lot of credit goes to Barry, and I enjoy those comments that appreciate all that he has put into the technicality of making these videos. So thank you for watching today, and I hope this was useful for you. It is really important to keep a record of your paintings if you intend to do some of the things that I talked about in the video with your artwork. And it can be such a valuable thing to preserve the history of what you've created through your art journey. So thank you for being here, and next time it will be a regular demo video, and I'll hope to see you back. Thanks. Bye-bye.